Hello, friends. This is Wildly of Wild Vampire coming to you on Beltane. Happy Beltane. Happy May 1st. And this is your emotional and energetic reading for this first week of May. We are here smack in the middle of this eclipse portal that ends at the end of this week with the full moon and a lunar eclipse in Scorpio. So I don't know about you, but I've definitely been feeling the crunch of these last few days. I've definitely been sensing a weight in the air and just feeling more tender, more sensitive in general. So if that is true for you as well, take this as your permission slip. You get to be sensitive. You get to feel all the juicy feelings of being a human. And sometimes that means we get affected by the planetary deities that are all around us, right? Our bodies are affected every month by the moon and the cycles that she moves through. It pulses the fluid, the waters, the blood in our bodies, just as it influences the tides of the ocean herself. And these other bodies of energy affect us and influence us as well. And I think it's it's really delicious when we give ourselves the permission to be impacted and affected and influenced by things outside of our control. It allows us to be human and to have the full richness of this human experience. So let's see what the energy is for all of us this week. Beautiful. We have here the Knight of Wands. So for myself, Wands is the element of air. It's the mental body. It's where we live from the neck up, really in the mind, really allowing ourselves to be in the mind space. And the knights are always the adventurers, the ones that are moving beyond the borders of the territory, stepping out beyond our comfort zone. So the sensation that I'm receiving in my body from this card is that this week, and indeed this entire month of May, is an opportunity for us to challenge our mental body, to step out of the rigid, perhaps habitual way in which we might think about certain topics or think about certain feelings. We have an opportunity at this time to shine the light of our wand a little bit further beyond the places perhaps that we have been told, the ways in which we've been told to think, and instead consider that there might be spaciousness to think and feel and behave in a different way. Dare I say, in a revolutionary way. That we have an opportunity this week and this month to allow the mental body to soften and shift and change shape so that we could allow something new and different and exciting into our field. That feels like a yummy message. And it really feels like it's leading me into the invitation that I would like to gift you today. I am offering my latest creation called the Feral Tarot. We begin on May 18th, so 18 days from now. And this is unlike any divination course you may have experienced before. And even though it has the word tarot in the title, it's not just about reading the tarot. If you've been with me for a while, if you've been following my work for a while, my jam is liberation and rebirth. I am so juiced by the idea of inspiring and inviting as many women as possible into my field so that they can step into a deeper level of liberation and finding that freedom of authenticity inside their own system. And so one of the ways that I feel this is really accessible is through the language of divination. This idea that we have a truth cord that runs through our central channel, and that we are connected literally through our bodies to great mystery, and that we have the ability to tune into this thing I call instinctual intuition, which allows us, mind, body, heart, and soul, to tap in to the field around us and give us information. This can be information that helps us make choices, allows us to move with dignity through our decisions, and to sit with another person and pull tarot cards or oracle cards and allow the inspirations and messages that move through us to be shared human to human. The way to develop this level of confidence is through self-intimacy and connection and practice. And so this is what the Feral Tarot is all about. Now, if you don't know this word feral, some people don't really understand the true definition of it. Feral means to remain wild after attempts at domestication have failed. And this is the intention, this is the frequency, this is the vibe that I'm building all of my offers with, including this one, the Feral Tarot. That we have an innate wildness within us, that we have this natural, instinctual that has perhaps had a few layers placed over it from this culture, that we've all perhaps been educated out of this instinctual intuition. And so my desire is to invite you into this program where we are going to practice, where we're going to feel into those places where we perhaps have been domesticated, where we're going to play with divination, where we're going to laugh, where we're going to share vulnerably, where we're maybe going to cry and heal a little bit of the stuckness or the wounds that we might have around being seen or being heard, or, oh my gosh, actually be intuitive. How many places in our lives are we allowed to validate that intuition, that inner knowing that I believe we all have? We all have this silver truth cord that runs through the center of our beings. And if touching that cord feels uncomfortable or out of reach, the Feral Tarot can help. It is a play space. It is a place where we come together to explore. And if this sounds exciting to you, if this sounds curious, I've got information in my bio. Please heart this, like it, drop your questions in here, send me an email, whatever feels accessible to you. I would love to answer your questions. I'm so delighted to share space with you. And we have 18 days until we get together to play. So let me know what your questions are. Take good care of yourselves. Thank you so much for receiving this information. And I look forward to touching in with you again next Moonday. Bye for now.